everybody, it's JimJ 1911. I'm very excited because I have a gun here that I'm going to be taking out to the range today to shoot. And I gave some of my subscribers and viewers a hint as to what this gun would be. And so now I'm ready to reveal what it is. So today I will be shooting the Arex Alpha. Now, the Arex Alpha is a Slovenian gun. This company, Arex, actually started about 27 years ago in Slovenia, and they have very recently come to the United States. So, this gun is chambered in 9mm, and it is an out-of-the-box competition gun. So I'm super excited to shoot it. It's very heavy, and as you can see, my chamber is empty, no magazine in, so we are safe. This is actually a direct descendant of the Arex 01. Now, the Arex 01 was built with an aluminum frame. This Alpha is built with a steel frame, so it's noticeably heavier. It's almost twice the weight. So it's a heavy gun, but I prefer heavy guns. So I'm super excited to shoot this. I want to give you a little bit on the specs before we take it out to the range and shoot it. So the length of this gun is 8.9 inches. It's 6.1 inches high. It's got a width of 1.65 inches and a barrel length of 5 inches. And like I said, it's a little heavier. It weighs in at about 42.3 ounces. So I can't wait any longer. We are going to load up and head to the range. All right, here we are, the moment of truth. We are out here at the range at Gateway. We are going to be shooting this Arex Alpha. I'm going to send my target out to 7 yards just to start with, and we'll see how she performs. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's pull the target in and let's see how it looks. I really like the grouping that I see so far. I had, a couple of flyers. This was my first and second shot here. And I'm really happy with this right here. So it is, oh my gosh, this thing is a thing of beauty and wonder. So fortunately for me, I have another magazine loaded and ready to go. I also have plenty more ammo here in my ammo box. So, wow, this was really, really cool. I'm so excited, and I'm very, very thankful to Les at Gateway for loaning me this gun and getting to shoot it for you guys. If you ever have a chance to shoot one of these Arex Alphas, I'm so excited. I can't even hide how excited I am right now. So, yeah, I can't wait. We're going to do a little more shooting. It's like glass. This is an amazing firearm. You know, this magazine, like I've said before, holds 17 rounds. And I've only loaded 10 in each magazine just so I can do a little reset and talk to you guys. But this is a really easy shooting gun. So smooth, so amazing. And just so you know, right now we're running our camera remotely. We are in a closed range. Everything is completely safe. So I'm talking to you and there are no other people around me. So we are good to go. I'm going to shoot another magazine and let's see what happens. I think I might send out to 10 yards just to see. Very nice. I mean, I feel like there's hardly any recoil even. This is so smooth to shoot. It's got a really nice trigger, a very clean break. Just absolutely amazing. Now I will say that I started shooting a little bit low at 10 yards, so I'll have to adjust for that. But of course, you know, new gun, new sights, fairly new shooter. So that combination, I am still learning. But oh my gosh, this is an incredible gun. And so I think I'm just gonna go play around with it a little bit more. Those rounds went by awfully fast. So much fun. All right, I'm not quite done playing with this yet, and I just wanted to see, I've loaded up, as I said, we have a 17 round capacity magazine, and so I thought, why not? You know, I'd been loading 10 rounds. I went ahead and just loaded it up all the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot 17 more rounds. I kind of blew the center out of that target, so, well, I mean, we didn't want the center there anyway, right? Anyway, I'm going to be going home and we'll do a wrap-up video. We're going to wrap this up and I'll get this whole video pushed out, but I'm so excited to give you my final thoughts on the Arex Alpha. All right, so we are back from the range. Oh my gosh, this Arex Alpha, well, I have a new gun at the very, very tippy top of my wish list now. So first of all, let me show you. Chamber's empty, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and drop the mag. Mag is empty too. So we are definitely in safe mode, okay? So at the range, this was just so much fun to shoot. And my friend Les, who, like I said earlier, loaned this gun to me to try out. He came out to check and see how things were going. And, you know, my husband was like, she just keeps giggling because it's so much fun to shoot. I just had a great time. I tell you what, we blew through those rounds in no time because you don't get tired shooting this gun, for one thing. It's not an exhausting gun to shoot. It's so easy to shoot, so fun to shoot, and it just goes by in no time. So, let's talk a little bit about the specifics of this gun. Okay, so first of all, it has a smooth double action pull, and it also has a very short trigger reset. Okay, the trigger pull breaks clean at about 4 pounds, and it is a competition grade trigger. So, right out of the box, automatically, I think, it's a little bit better trigger. The steel frame gives it a really nice weight. I really prefer those weighty guns to the lighter guns. A lot of guns have an aluminum frame. The gun that came before this, the 01, had the aluminum frame, so it was a little bit lighter, also a compact gun. So this one is heavier and bigger, which, really agrees with me. It also has a skeletonized hammer, and so that's really cool. It has the oversized ambi safety lever. And one thing that's really neat about this, I noticed it's really easy to move. It's very smooth, and it's got this red dot under it, so you can see when you're on safe and out of safe mode. So it's very visible, and that's really nice too. It's got the flared mag well, and it also has a very aggressive checkering on the front of the gun, on the front of the grip. And I actually kind of really like the texture on the grip. To me, it looks a little bit like tire treads, and it makes it a little bit different and kind of fun. It does have the extended mag release, so it's super easy to drop that mag. It has the optic on the front of the gun, a nice fiber optic, and it's got a fully adjustable rear sight. So that's going to make it easier for you to customize to your specifications too. Now, this gun is made for competition shooting as well as tactical shooting. So it's a very universal gun. You can use it for, you can use it for fun and play, and you can use it for very serious things. It's tough and reliable. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, first of all, Arex is very particular, they seem, about their tooling and machining, that they do all of that in-house, and they're very meticulous and careful about the product that they put out. So I noticed with the first round that the shootability of this gun is just incredible. Like I said, it feels good in your hand. And it's just really, I kept putting, punching holes through the same hole. And it just was very, very shootable. It does have a shorter trigger reach, and I've got smaller hands, and so it's kind of nice that that trigger reach is a little bit shorter. And the front of the trigger is actually curved, so it's very ergonomic. All of this gun, even though it's technically a race gun, it's just really, really ergonomic even for my smaller hands. It also has a higher hand position. So you'll see it has this really aggressive extended beaver tail. So it forces your hand to really jam up in there, and that makes you have a much higher hand position. So it's very easy to hold, and no matter what size hands you have. My husband held this, and he's got bigger hands than me, and it was really comfortable for him to hold. My friend Les, who actually owns this gun, he's got bigger hands, and he agrees that it's easier to hold for him. And so it's just a very universal gun, very ergonomic. The 5-inch barrel also makes for a longer line of sight. So you've got a nice long line of sight, which makes you have faster, more accurate shots too. And this can be shot in single or double action. And it uses the same magazines as the 01 if you have those. It also has no decocker. So that's another feature that you should be aware of on this gun. It MSRP's for about $1,000, and I think that's actually a really fair price, especially considering the prices of other race guns or competition guns out there, and knowing that this gun is super reliable and super tough and super shootable. Now, I want to talk about what comes with the gun. So, first of all, you can put 20-round magazines in this, but what they send in the box is they send 3 17-round magazines. Now, why do they send the 17-round magazines? Remember, this is a competition gun. So by sending those 17-round magazines, actually makes these fit within the class requirements for USA production class. So you're able to use these exact magazines for that. Another thing, let's talk about what else comes in the box. You have your glossy owner's manual, of course, so that's always nice to have. And stickers, you know, some people love stickers. It comes with the Arex firearms sticker as well as the Rex Alpha sticker, so, you know, specific to this firearm. Two other things that come in this box, which the box is actually nice and tough and beefy too. Two other things that come in the box are a little wrench set. So you've got 3 little teeny tiny wrenches, 2 little Allen wrenches in here. And they are, you know, they're going to be specific for this gun. And sometimes people don't have wrenches this tiny, so they're nice to have. The other thing that it comes with a blue spring, okay? That is already in the gun. That's how it ships to you. But it also comes with 2 other springs. It's got a silver spring and a gold spring. And those springs are changeable. You can change those out so that you can change your trigger pull according to how you want it. Now, I will say that in this baggie, it gives you websites for the instructional videos for how to install or change these trigger springs. So that's really cool too. So all in all, this is a just fabulous gun. I did not expect to like it this much. When my friend Les said, I've got a gun for you to take a look at, and you know, you can do a video on this. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, you know, Arex, I don't know. I don't know that much about the company. But I think a lot of that is just because they haven't had much of a U.S. presence until recently. I'm very excited that they are now coming up with more of a U.S. presence because I really love this gun and I really would love to shoot this gun some more. So, you know, I took it out onto the range, and my first shot went a little high on my target. You know, new gun, I'll forgive myself for not putting it right through the center. But as I shot, by my 3rd shot, I was right in the center on the X, and it just felt amazing. And as I kept seeing every round after round after round go through that same hole and give me that nice tight grouping, I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. Now, I will say, I got so excited to be shooting it that it was so much fun that I started shooting a little bit faster. I lost a little bit of my accuracy, but that's just because, you know, I'm not as well practiced as maybe some of you. So I would really love to spend more time with this gun and go out and shoot it some more. It's just so much fun. If you ever have a chance to pick up an Arex Alpha, definitely go for it. It's super affordable, and that is what's crazy to me. I've checked out, you know, online, gun broker, and websites just to see what availability is. This gun is not very available, and so I think there are 2 classifications of people. Either you've never heard of Arex or the Arex Alpha, and you're thinking, what the heck is this gun? Or you have heard of it and you're thinking, where in the world did she find one of those? Because they aren't easy to find right now. They're very, very popular with the people who have them, and they're not letting go of them. So, pretty sure my friend Les is not gonna offer to sell this to me anytime soon, but I will just have to start looking for one of my own. So, anyway, go ahead and pick one up if you ever get one. I would love to hear from you. If you have shot one of these, let me know what you think. I'm guessing that you will have loved it just as much as I did. And so I'm going to be taking this back out to the range and probably put a few more rounds through it before I hand it back over to my friend. But I am very excited I got to bring this to you. So if you have any comments, please make sure you drop it in the comment box below. Make sure you hit like on this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We still have our 5,000 subscriber drawing in the works. So all of my first 5,000 subscribers will be put automatically in a free drawing, not affiliated with YouTube in any way, for an RL 550C press from Dylan. And I look forward to talking to you all again soon.